Hi guys, welcome to Act 4, Scene 2 of Romeo and Juliet. In the last recording, we heard Scene 1, and that was when Juliet had gone to Friar Lawrence's cell to seek guidance and counsel for a new plan. In the meantime, Romeo is waiting in Mantua as requested by Friar Lawrence. He's waiting for any kind of news on what's going to happen next. So Juliet and Friar Lawrence hatch this plan, or I should say, Friar Lawrence more comes up with this plan. Juliet just agrees to go along with it. It is Tuesday, and he gives her a vial, a sleeping potion. Remember, he creates herbs and all these kinds of medicines. So she is to go home on Wednesday night, make sure she goes to bed alone, make sure the nurse doesn't accompany her to sleep, that she will take this vial, and it will almost be like an induced coma. She will seem dead, very pale, low pulse, where they won't be able to even detect it. You have to remember our time period here. So she will seem dead when they come to wake her up Thursday morning for her wedding. And then immediately, Friar Lawrence will insist they have the funeral immediately on Thursday. And they'll have the funeral in the Capulet tomb and lay her next to Tybalt. And she will still be in this deep, 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 deep sleep where she appears to be dead. And once the family leaves, the plan is that Friar will be there and Romeo will meet him there. And Juliet will wake up, and the Friar will send Romeo and Juliet off to live happily ever after somewhere. And in the meantime, everybody thinks Romeo has been banished and that Juliet has been killed. So that is the plan. So it's important for you to note that plan. Okay, so make sure you have your scene guides out with you. We're on scene 2. Make sure you note the characters that come into scene 2. We are in the hall in Capulet's house. Enter Capulet, Lady Capulet, nurse, and 2 or 3 other serving men. Capulet gives the paper to the first serving man. So many guests invite here are writ, meaning go, invite all these people. Exits the first serving man to the second serving man. Sirrah, go hire me 20 cunning cooks. And remember, this was supposed to be a small wedding, so as not to make people think that they are insensitive to the death of Tybalt. You shall have none ill, sir, for I'll try if they can lick their fingers. How canst thou try them so? How can you test them out? Marry, sir, 'tis an ill cook that cannot lick his own fingers, therefore he that cannot lick his fingers goes not with me. Meaning, if you're not willing to try your own food, then you're probably not a good cook. Go, be gone, we shall be much unfurnished for this time. Exits the second serving man. What, is my daughter gone to Friar Lawrence? Ah, forsooth, meaning, yeah, that's true. Well, he may chance do some good on her. A peevish, self-willed harlotry it is, meaning like she's a stubborn little brat. I think seeing Friar Lawrence will do her some good. And so here comes Juliet. And mind you, we know she's in better spirits because there's a new plan they've hatched. Whereas the Capulets don't know about this plan. They think that Friar Lawrence has just made her feel better. The nurse says, she, where she comes from shrift with merry look, means, oh, she looks much happier. How now, my headstrong, where have you been gadding? Where I have learned me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition to you and your behests, and am enjoined by holy Lawrence, to fall prostrate here to beg your pardon. She falls to her knees, meaning Father Lawrence has told me, has led me in the right direction and realized how sinful it is to disobey you. So she apologizes to him and says, pardon, I beseech you, henceforward I am ever ruled by you, meaning I will do whatever you say. So she's laying it on thick right now. I met the youthful lord at Lawrence's cell, meaning Paris, and gave him what becomed love I might, not stepping over the bounds of modesty. Why, I am glad on it. This is well. Stand up. Juliet stands up. This is as it should be. Let me see the county. Ah, Mary, go, I say, and fetch him hither. Now afore God, this reverend holy friar, our holy city is much abound to him. So she's saying, well, I am so or he's saying, I'm so thankful to Friar Lawrence for kind of making you see the error of your ways, making you understand the importance of marrying Paris and how it's all going to work out. Again, the dramatic irony is we know things that Lord Capulet doesn't. Nurse, will you go with me into my closet to help me sort such needful ornaments as you think fit to furnish me tomorrow? Now, again, this is still Tuesday. We're talking about tomorrow night, meaning Wednesday night, meaning they're going to pick out all her stuff now so that the nurse doesn't accompany her to her bedroom Wednesday night. No, not till Thursday. There's time enough. Go, nurse. Go with her. Well, to church tomorrow. Exits Juliet and the nurse, meaning you go with her now, nurse. We have things to do tomorrow. Lady Capulet, we shall be short in our provision till's now near night. Tush, while I stir about, and all things shall be well. I warrant thee, wife. Go thou to Juliet, help to deck her up. I'll not to bed tonight. Let me alone. I'll play the housewife for this once. Meaning, I'll wrap everything up. You go ahead and take care of her and get her ready for the next day, which will be her wedding night. Lady Capulet exerts, what ho! They are all forth. Well, I will walk myself to County Paris to prepare him up against tomorrow. My heart is wondrous light, since the same wayward girl is so reclaimed. So this is kind of backtracking a little bit more. This is probably like the middle of the late night. So they're referencing the Wednesday night to Thursday morning wedding. So it's kind of like the wee hours in the morning on Wednesday night or Wednesday morning. And that is the end of Act 4, Scene 2. Very short, more just laying the foundation for the plans to come. Make sure your scene guide is complete. Attached to Scene 1 and Scene 2 in the assignment on Google Classroom will be questions you need to answer and turn in by this Wednesday for a grade. If you have any questions, it's pretty straightforward, but if you have any confusion or need clarification on anything, please make sure you email me. I will be checking. Also, if you're listening to this, I will be posting information about doing Google Meets twice a week, just so we can touch base with each other, and we'll go from there. On Wednesday, I will turn in scenes 3, 4, and 5. They're really important. It's important we kind of do them together, those scenes, and that assignment will be due at the end of the week on Friday. So if you have any questions in the meantime, shoot me an email. Make sure if you have any clarifications on questions, use this reading to help you and to use the Spark Notes to help guide you. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.